Yes, yes, people. What's going on? Welcome back to Saeed TV. This is your latest Manchester United news, and it's breaking news, people. David De Gea has left Manchester United. Um, Inevitable, really. I know we're saying breaking news and whatnot, but it was inevitable. David De Gea leaving after 12 years. For me, a legend. I know a lot of people will disrespect him and say this and say that, but for me, he's a legend in his football club. He's given me great years. He's been a good servant to his football club, and it's a sad way to kind of leave and a sad way to go out. But for me, by no means does it mean that it's not the right decision. David had to go. Um, Performances deteriorated. Um, and we need a new era, man. It's as simple as that, people, man. Whether you like it or not, and whether you think it's right or not, Manchester United need to move on. Manchester United need a new era, and that it has to be without David De Gea, unfortunately. Um, doesn't really suit the way Ten Hag wants to play, progressive football. Um, Comfortable on his feet. He isn't. Distribution's a big thing of Ten Hag, and he hasn't got that. But well, let's get his thoughts on his departures come out really out of the blue on a Saturday. I just had to literally. I was on a little bit of a stroll in Salford, and I thought to myself, you know what, man, let me let me get back to the house. You know what I mean? So yeah, man. David De Gea here says, I just want to send this farewell message to Manchester United supporters. I would like to express my unwavering gratitude and appreciation for the love for the past 12 years. Crazy, it's been here for 12 years. We've achieved a lot since my dear Sir Alex Ferguson brought me to this club. I took incredible pride every time I pulled on this shirt to lead the team, to represent this institution. The biggest club in the world was an honor only bestows upon a few lucky footballers. Absolutely. It's been a forgettable and successful period since I came here. I didn't think from leaving Madrid as a young boy we would achieve what we did together. Now it's right time to undertake a new challenge, to push myself in new surroundings. Manchester United will always be in my heart. Same as well, bro. I can't lie. David De Gea, you'll be in our hearts forever. And Manchester United has shaped me and will never leave me. We've seen it all. We've won the lot. We're Manchester United and we're never going to stop. David De Gea accolades, people. It's crazy when you actually deep it. 545 appearances, 190 clean sheets, one Premier League, one FA Cup, one Europa League, two Carabao Cups, three Community Shields, two Golden Gloves. Sir Matt Busby Player of the Year four times. I think there was a period where he won it 3 years in a row. And Players Player of the Year four times in a row. Phenomenal, phenomenal, phenomenal. A save percentage of 70%. Um, Eight trophies in that year. Should have been more had it been the Glazers and whatnot. But like I said, people, there's a lot of people disrespecting David here in the comments, and I think for me, some of them are faceless accounts, and it doesn't surprise me. We live in an era now where people can hide behind a phone, and nobody knows what they're saying. Nobody knows who is saying it. So for me, it is what it is. For me, I'm going to respect him, especially the match going fans as well. You know what I mean? I think they'll respect him more so as well because of the fact that there's been in games where I've been nervous in the ground and David De Gea has kept me safe or has kept me that feeling of, you know what I mean? What's the song that they got for him? Always take the Gea with you everywhere you go. Like that's a song that United fans have created for him. It's that everywhere you need to go, take David De Gea with you because he is that guy. You know, so again, like I said to you, he's been a phenomenal servant for this football club. And one that for me, no doubtedly, will leave the club as a legend. Like I said, a lot of people have gone past that and they think it's sentiment, but he's been a mad servant to football club. Been like I said, came in as a weak boy, I think, in terms of his stature, in terms of his physicality, but grew into a monster, really. Let's be honest. His best years for me would be between 2014 to 2018, and that's where maybe the deterioration in his performance have got. I think there's been seasons where people are forgetting about, where he's been amazing. Last season, I thought he was absolutely outstanding. But again, because the team has been performing badly, nobody gives him that credit, and that is not his fault. But like I said to you, an evolution in Ten Hag, a new revolution in Manchester United. That's what has to now happen. It now needs to be that we move on. We move on to Onana. We move on to a team that is competent to play off on the back, a team that shapes and mirrors Ten Hag's philosophy and football. And if you have to make uncomfortable decisions, you have to make uncomfortable decisions. I know it's going to be hard, but even me, the staunchest Manchester United supporter, the staunchest David De Gea supporters. Like I will never ever. I used to never give in. I used to be blind, but last season, especially towards the end, it just kind of almost like everything went downhill for me, and my belief in David De Gea just went downhill. And you know, what I mean, sometimes you need that kind of almost I don't know, like the harsh reality in a sense of what it means to kind of get to the next level. And what it means is changing your keeper. What it means is leaving sentiment out the door. What it means is, you know what, just because he's your favorite player and just because it means something to you, don't be selfish. You know what I mean? You've got to think about a team. And Ten Hag is now thinking about the team. And Ten Hag is thinking, right, how do I make this Manchester United team better? And that is without David De Gea. I'm sure there'll be loads of opportunities, whether that's Saudi Arabia, whether that's in Europe. I still believe he can play in Europe and still be part of a winning team. I still believe that. But when it comes to the situation of Ten Hag, it's what he wants, and we have to back the manager. That is the bottom line, people. You have to back his decision. You have to back what he believes in. You have to back his philosophy, his ideology, his just everything about it. You have to back it. And Ten Hag has been backing him, you know, in front of the media, but behind closed doors, there has been that belief that, you know what, it is time to go. You know what, it is time to move on now. And David De Gea, unfortunately, it is time to move on. It's been a great service to the football club. We'll never forget you. You've been amazing. You've been the key, you know, an embodiment of that feeling where it's been shit a lot at United for the last 10 years, but you've kind of given us a bit of hope in terms of, you know, it could have been worse without you. And that is a serious, serious situation. So I want to thank you, David Gea, for all you've given us. But unfortunately, it's time to go. Unfortunately, you have to leave. And you know what? All the best in what you're doing. And yeah, thank you, David De Gea. Guys, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you soon. Take care, guys. Bye.